Hello. Thank you, Eric. It's very nice to be here. And I'm just going to start right in and play you a few songs, and I'll tell a few stories along the way. This is called Forgotten Time, and it's about a friend of mine back home who is certain that when he eats limes, the sun comes out, and when he eats ice cream, it rains. And evidently, if he's anywhere near Holland, he's been having way too much ice cream. He eats limes to make the sun shine, and ice cream to bring the rain. He's a man who speaks in riddles while he takes away your pain, and he'll show you in a mirror what you thought no one can see. He'll show you in a mirror all that you can be. Quietly, he strums an old guitar with pick marks formed through the wood, and he'll sing a song about another day when life wasn't as good, where the whiskey, a dream, and the smoke wraps around him like a cloak of dreams left unanswered from a lifetime. And this song is what he wrote. A quarter for your thoughts, 'cause inflation took the time. Nestled in a memory of a long forgotten time. Dusty road we have traveled through, what end no one can see, but the whiskey and the cigarettes, this guitar and his own melody. But this whiskey is driving me to an end no one can see, but this tired road and this old guitar and the bottle that is bound to save me. Quarter for your thoughts, 'cause inflation took the time. Nestled in a memory of a long forgotten time. Sunshine and ice cream to bring the rain. Thank you. You all are so wonderful. This is such a change from playing in the States. Everybody loves music, but nobody takes really the time to listen as attentively as you all do. So coming over here is humbling and absolutely inspiring all at the same time. So thank you. This is called How Could I? could I have ever missed that smile, missed that smile when you entered the room? Maybe it's because I'm far too shy to walk up and say, how are you? Thank you. The other wonderful thing about live music is that you get to see when musicians sort of make mistakes and whether or not they can recover. That one was really close. I'm on tour to celebrate the release of a new CD. It's called Between the Bedsheets and Turpentine. And so I'll be playing you a bunch of songs off of that album because I'm very excited. I've got my red boots, which is on the cover, so you can't miss it. And but I'm also want to make sure that I play some songs from my previous album that I'm also very proud of. And this next song is off of it, and it's sort of inspired by the rain at home. The state of Washington, Seattle, where I'm from, is so incredibly similar to the Netherlands as far as the weather, the gray and the rain, or this time of year. At least that's what I've witnessed here, is that if you don't like the weather, you wait about 5 minutes and it'll change from wind, sun, rain, hail. Today while I was driving, and then repeat back to the sun again. So this is about rain, and it's called Long Black Coat. scarf when the snow falls in May. She wears a red velvet scarf, gives her comfort from the day. He wears a 10-gallon hat that he fills with 10 million tears. He still cries when he thinks of her, even though it's been so many years. He carries a cross to his chest, even when he doesn't believe. He carries a cross to his chest, takes away his grief. She wears a long yellow ribbon tied tightly in her hair. She wears a long yellow ribbon so her soldier knows she cares. He wears a 10-gallon hat that he fills with 10 million tears. He still cries when he thinks of her, even though it's been so many years. He wears a long black coat when it rains to keep him dry. I'm brushing up. This is my third tour here in the Netherlands, and I've had to sort of remember. I think it's my third tour, and it's been 3 years since the last one. And there's a few tricks to being here that I always kind of catch me off guard when I'm excited and I'm asking directions for somewhere like the coffee shop, which is very different than at home. The coffee shop, you serve coffee and cappuccinos. It's not like here where it's the coffee shop. Coffee shop is a lunchroom, and the cafe is the pub, which is also sometimes a little confusing because then I expect to walk into like a restaurant and it's a pub with all sorts of yummy beer. So it's always a pleasure to come back here, and I don't know, it's sort of my home away from home these days. So. This is the title track of my new album. The song is called The Night Before, but the album obviously is called Between the Bedsheets and Turpentine. So I'll let you sort of surmise what that might be about. You can ask me later if you'd like. She found love in a 7-Eleven, lifting taffy from the candy aisle. He was cigarettes to wash down with a Colt 45. And the fish are all in top hats, and the alligators are doing ties, eating marmalade with sugar cake, all washed down with the Colt 45. And while the savages feed the distance, the colors melt to gray. The whiskey clouds my memories like the wine did yesterday. Infused with bourbon, a swing induced by wine, where broken dreams are swallowed down between the bed sheets and turpentine. Now the world is topsy-turvy, and the drunken band plays on. So pour me another bartender while the boys play another song. And while the savages feed the distance, the colors melt to gray. The whiskey clouds my memories like the wine did yesterday. So pour me another bartender, a concoction to drown the days of the whiskey clouds my memories like the wine did yesterday. And while the savages feed the distance, the colors melt to gray. The whiskey clouds my memories like the wine did yesterday. Like the wine did yesterday. Like the wine did yesterday. 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 Thank you. This is called Chilly Winds. Chilly winds, don't you follow me? Chilly winds, don't you blow me away? Chilly winds tickle the trees, their leaves turning brown, they sway back and forth, they sway back and forth, turning round. Dressed in black, the people fade with the light. Dressed in black, the people fade into the dark night. Dressed in black, the people fade with the light into the cool dark night. They sway back and forth, they sway back and forth through the night. There's an old man on his porch, a book in his lap. There's an old man on his porch and he's drifting to sleep. There's an old man on his porch, a book in his lap, and he's watching the day as the cars are driving by. But it's time for his nap with his lady beside him in a long red dress. As she takes his hand, she fades away. Hey! Do Thank you. Is this a song about growing old? It's called Fadeaway. She wraps cellophane on her window panes. She wraps cellophane on her window panes. She wraps cellophane on her window panes, 'cause it keeps the cold away until the next sunny day. She's got curlers in her hair, but she's forgotten that they're there. She's got curlers in her hair, and she just walks out in the rain, 'cause it washes away her pain. She really doesn't care. She just wants him to be there. And she really doesn't care. She just wants to remember before her memories have all been sold. The yellow house upon the hill is the place where she gets her fill. The yellow house upon the hill is where her memories start to fade. In her garden in the yard, masquerading like copper-colored movie stars. In a garden in the yard, under a red umbrella, she starts to cry, and she can't remember why. And she really doesn't care. She just wants him to be there. And she really doesn't care. She just wants to remember before her memories have all been sold. Like the lightning bugs in a jar, shining just like the stars. Like the lightning bugs in a jar, her memories of him start to fade. And like a million miles of stars evaporating into jars, and like a million miles of stars, they ignite and fall like the rain, like her tears she can't explain. As her memories they halt and gray, then before she knows it, Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to sing you a song I wrote for my grandmother. She's actually on the cover of the Si Me So Civilized. It's a picture of her in the 60s. I think her and my grandpa liked to have a lot of parties. There's this, but she didn't like to have her picture taken, so that my sisters and I were going through old photo albums, and we found this album of a bunch of parties that they'd had, and there's the picture that I used on the album is actually of her fairly reserved with, a couple glasses on the table, and she was just sort of smiling at the camera, but not very amused that I think my grandpa was taking pictures. And then there's these series of photos where you see the parties happening and a bunch of people coming through, and then the last picture is her on the couch with her shoes off and her feet up. She's got a cigarette in one hand and a martini glass in the other, and the table is covered with glasses, and she's got this huge smile on her face. She was an amazing woman for many reasons, not just because she could party, but also she was very smart. This is called Sweet Betty Blue. Her mother wore pearls, took a hold of her world, and 18 back-to-backs to go. Off to the States, why bother to wait? She was off to gain fortune and fame. A nurse in the war, she traveled so far. What was the future she had dreamed? A soldier soon called, and despite of it all, born to this world, Betty Blue. Sweet Betty Blue, sweet Betty Blue, only a child of you. Sweet Betty Blue, sweet Betty Blue, the world will not change just for you. Growing up on a fast track, a mother, she didn't look back. She was just a girl in her own mind. Her family she called, and despite of it all, she took off and left Betty Blue. Well, she tested her fate as she moved through the States, seeking comfort from the painful day of losing to war her soldier before. She brought into this world Betty Blue. Sweet Betty Blue, sweet Betty Blue, only a child of you. Sweet Betty Blue, sweet Betty Blue, the world will not change just for you. Well, she followed her path, but she finally turned back. Never found her fortune or her fame. She took off her pearls, turned her back to the world, and said, Betty, I'm home for you. Sweet Betty Blue, sweet Betty Blue, only a child of you. Sweet Betty Blue, sweet Betty Blue, the world will not change just for you. Sweet Betty Blue, sweet Betty Blue, only a child of you. Sweet Betty Blue, sweet Betty Blue, sweet Betty Blue, I love you. Thank you. Road trips over here in the Netherlands are quite a bit. It's nice. Everything is so much closer together. Quite a few years ago, I packed up my drummer and my bass player, my keyboard, my guitar. There were three of us in not a very large car, and the drum kit, and the bass amp, and the keyboard, and three people, and all of the stuff that we needed for 2 weeks. And we crammed it all into this car, and we drove 6,000 miles. That's 10,000 kilometers, I think. It was very far, in 12 days. And drove from Seattle to Austin, Texas, and back for a big festival, South by Southwest over there. And it was an amazing experience. We played quite a few shows along the way. And the U.S. is a very large state. It's really nice to be somewhere where everything is so close. You really get a good sense of what life seems to be like here, and the culture and the people. And I think the states are nice because there's a lot more, maybe there's more space,
but it's also very hard sometimes to connect with people, so it takes longer and a longer time to get to know an area or a city than it does here. And but either way, I think things that happen everywhere are there are good things about home, and there are things that you wish you could change, whether it's, you know, who's in charge or who lives next door, or where you can buy groceries or whatnot. But all those things added up together, no matter where you are, it equals home. And this song is about that. It's called Home Is. Armadillo artifacts, ranch tracks, cowboy hats, king-size roof racks, and out-of-state tire tracks. Mississippi neon green and LA Technicolor magazine dream queen, palm tree, skinnies, whiskey, and 7 if you please. Here, there, and back again. It's easy to forget what state you're in. County lines blend with picket signs and welfare lines, and home is, home is, home is. Mystified New Age times, California red wines, jagged lines that hypnotize, empty signs, cocaine lines, metal bands, Australian fans, time change, Calgary's rain, stars shine, Americanas to a climb, 7,000 feet long. Highway becomes a lonely night sky, dotted lines keep whizzing by, sage to fur and fur to brown sand. Home is up and throw away the key. Land of lost boats, broken hopes, a war no one asks for, so who can be, so that he can be, so that he can be, so that he can be free. Hard rock mega block, chrome bots and halter tops, sunset strip a rocket ship, Harry's gonna give another tip. Dark eyes, Byron flies, cheese and green chili, home fries, no lies, it's all commercialized. Let's legalize through the continental divide here, there, and back again. It's easy to forget what state you're in. County lines blend with picket signs and welfare lines, and home is, home is, home is, home. Home. How is everyone? Good? You all look very cozy and smiley. Okay, good. I'll have to take your picture before my set is over. It's all right. I've been doing this along the way, and it works. You might have to. It might be a little shocking, the flash, but it'll be all right. I promise. I'm gonna play you a song called "It Burns." She walks the town, desperate for leaving. Her pain behind, she finds a door for closing and leave all her troubles behind, 'cause the hurdy cost us too much to bear. Her heart pierced with the nails, and it burns, it burns, it She wanders alone in the clouds, seeking quiet spaces where she can be loud. It helps release the burn into the turbulent clouds, rooting her pain through to the ground, and it burns, it burns, it burns, it burns, it burns, it burns, it Thank you. I left little flyers around. They've got my red boots on them. And if you read the little itty bitty tiny type, it has all the dates that I'm playing. I apologize. On the poster, they are really easy to read, but when you shrink them down into little bits, it's impossible. But I am playing all over the Netherlands and a little bit in Germany and Belgium. And on Sunday, I'm picking up my bass player and my accordion player, and they're going to be joining me for 3 weeks, and we'll kind of be repeating, not necessarily the same towns, but we'll be back in Holland and Germany and Belgium again. So take a look. My website's carrieclark.com, so it's much easier to read the shows there. Plus, you can say hello if you like. I love that, especially these days. It feels awfully lonely on the road. It's very nice to meet wonderful folks like Eric, who have been so amazingly hospitable. And last show we shared, I had to borrow his guitar because mine decided to stop working. So far, so good this trip. But give it up again for Eric, because he's puts on these wonderful shows. He's a gem. This is a song, I don't know, it's my ode to the Pacific Northwest, and it's called I'm a Lark. I'm a lark, I'm a mockingbird, and with these wings I'll fly. I'm a lark, I'm a mockingbird, and I'll fly so high. Leave behind the trees and the mountains, make way for clear waters of blue, the color of gray behind me, ahead nothing but sand and dew. I'm a lark, I'm a mockingbird, and with these wings I'll fly. I'm a lark, I'm a mockingbird, and I'll fly so high. So we'll dance to the promise that we'll find a way back again to the trees and the gray and the mountains and all that makes this home again. I'm a lark, I'm a mockingbird, and with these wings I'll fly. I'm a lark, I'm a mockingbird, and I'll fly, I'll fly, I'll fly. Thank you. I think I have time for just a couple more. Just like that, it goes. But this one, I could actually use your help. Eric will help you as well. He's already sung this with me once before, but it's very... Oh, wait. Before I do that, I need a picture. Okay. I know, you all have to scoot in, you have to lean in a little bit. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure it does. First I'm gonna try without the flash because there's a lot of candles and stuff. So ready? 1, 2, 3, now. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hey! All right, I'm not gonna do the flash because it'll be terrible, but I can see you and, well, now you can't see it. Thank you. Now, back to business. I need your help, and this song is very easy. I'm going to have you help me sing the choruses, and there's just 3 words to remember. Bum, ba, dum. It's very simple. Eric will help too. Goes like this. Bum, ba, dum, ba, dum, ba, dum, bum, bum, ba, dum, bum, bum. That's it. Bum. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. One more time. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Awesome. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay, here comes a verse. She's got red hair and her lips soft and full, then the stare with her green eyes makes you weak in the knees. She's a flower and she'll dance until the late hour, then she'll love you until you find that you've lost your mind. And she sings bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Don't be shy, you can be loud. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. She calls to you in the night, enchanting you with her song that will lead you into her arms. Then, before you know it, she'll woo you in your darkest hour. She'll love you till you've known no other day. And then when you've lost your way, a mystery, she has taken over all your dreams so hauntingly. She's strung you out, bringing you to your knees, but you don't even know her name. And she seduced the clouds from your rain, and now all that you have left is a crumpled, washed up memory of her singing. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, 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 ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. She'll dance every hour, then you'll dance, 'cause she's a flower. Then she'll dance into another's arms, and before you realize, lost in illusion, strung out and confused, when you succumb to the conclusion that she's gone, and you're left with nothing but bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Louder. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. A little louder so the tape can hear it. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, here's the big finish. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, Thank you. Thank you so much. This has been such an amazing trip so far. I'm only in my first week, and I feel so. I don't know. I don't even know how to put it into words. It's been a wonderful experience so far. So this is my last song, and I hope to see you all again. I'll be hanging out for a little bit afterwards. So please say hello, and thanks again to Eric for putting on such a fabulous evening of music for everybody. It's so much fun to be part of it. So thank you, Eric. This is a song about a woman named Josephine. Her name is Josephine. She writes poetry when the mood is full and she can use its pull. Her name is Josephine, a Cheshire grin with ruby lips. She'll melt you with the charm, but then will only bring you harm. Her name is Josephine, jet black hair and cold blue eyes that drill into your soul, then bleed it till you're dry. So bolt the door, shut off the lights, 'cause she'll call into the night with her wildest charm to find your arms and leave you high and dry. So bolt the door, shut off the lights, 'cause she'll call into the night. Temptation will be knocking at your door. A drop in the bucket is all you are to her. Fantasies and dreams only enrapture her at the time. You hear her sirens call. She'll summon your desires, but then she won't return your calls. Like a spider, she'll wrap you in her web, but then she'll suck you dry and leave you hard for dead. So bolt the door, shut off the lights, 'cause she'll call into the night with her wildest charm to find your arms and leave you high and dry. So bolt the door, shut off the lights, 'cause she'll call into the night. She'll drive you till you've almost lost your mind. She's enchanting, daring, charming, disarming. She's precarious, vivacious, reckless, and so devious. She's wonderful, she's magical, she's evil, make you maniacal. She'll drive you till you've almost lost your mind. Her name is Josephine. She writes poetry when the moon is full and she can use its pull. Her name is Josephine, a Cheshire grin with ruby lips. She'll melt you with her charms, but then will only bring you harm. Her name is Josephine, jet black hair and cold blue eyes that chill into your soul, then bleed it till you're dry. So bolt the door, shut off the lights, 'cause she'll call into the night with her wildest charm to find your arms and leave you high and dry. So bolt the door, shut off the lights, 'cause she'll call into the night. She'll drive you till you've almost lost. She'll drive you till you've almost lost. She'll drive you till you've almost lost your mind. Thank you so much. Eric DeVries. Maybe Eric will join me on a song, huh? Yeah? I bet we could do that. Okay, we'll play you one more, and Eric is going to play with me. That sound fun? Unrehearsed.
Ja, we weten helemaal niet of dat leuk wordt.
What?
We'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. Yes, we will. I'm confident.
It's in A, right?
Yes. Yes, A-D. With a D minor in there.
It was a little joke for the audience.
Oh! Prost. Cheers. Cheers, Prost. There's very good beer here. I know that one's not necessarily from here, but just in general, the beer It's from here? This one? I don't know. I have to find out all of your favorites before I leave. I've got lots more to explore, I think. You ready? All right. I'll start. This is called Where Are You? Where are the pretty boys and girls? Where are the single boys and single girls hanging out at the cocktail bars with shooting stars? Where are you? Where are the cowboys and the leading man? Where are the ranchers and the one-night stands hanging out underneath the stars with broken hearts? Where are you? Where are the pretty boys and girls? Where are the single boys and single girls hanging out at Cafe Trianon in Nijmegen? Where are you?
Carrie Clark. Vergeet niet, ze heeft ook nog cd's te koop.